y'all ready for this? Because this one is for those who are fatigued in the fatigues on the other side of the gate. This is for those who are in uniform, who are uniformly watching over us. And lastly, this is for my brother and his family in turmoil. Because on my metacognition metaphysical plane, I met an incandescent fluorescent descendant with a sentiment. She spoke to me in melanin languages and color beauty, or rather beauty of color. And through me she spelled out the cues of herstory and the harmonious earth. Not history, but herstory. Then her ionic sonic sound melded into a tongue and swallowed itself to become a carbonated compound of catastrophic charisma. Then subsequently I felt my subconscious submerge into a subliminal sub-zero black hole sun. And I listened. Because her lips had lipstick of crimson and purple blood, and her teeth are made of the shattered bone of 1,000 deceased oppressors. And on the crested palate of her soul, a dense mist of souls boldly lifted off her tongue and clung to the air to exist in the form of words. Then she spoke a monsoon of rebirths and multiverse pontoons. I'm the seventh samurai of truth, slashing reality into the deepest crevice of the machine. I'm the sixth son of a shadowed fury. I'm the illegitimate child of Mother Earth and Father Time. Actually, he was no father to me. He coincidentally and supposedly accidentally mentally detrimented and dented our mother's ascension to the unmentionable, stable green grass earth. And on my O-Pen or O-Pencil Coast, cream-filled dragon waters are purified for children's dreams. And as I sow the seams of history's past, I reminisce and view images of leather kisses, steel blade hugs, and the hot vapor whisper of a speeding metal slug. On my open coast, I see knives sharpened on flesh as tears of imagination are darkened to become fantations filled with apparitions crying for reparations. I saw Hebrew families become casualties under gilded feral hypocrisies. I saw enshrined steeds make the knees of the Golden Creed bleed and then name them Philippines after a king. I saw the first people of this earth drowned in melanite chains as the rains of oppression performed a C-section on the belly of Africa. Azteca. I saw the fields of Aztlan and Tenochtitlan burned by colonization. I saw the Celtic people drown in arsenic of concentric prejudice. I saw they that make the bread that the soft-handed and idle eat, as Twain said, silenced in one blow of a rape culture solstice. Then my eyes were closed. My eyes were closed to the hearts of unborn rebels. All my eyes could taste was the palm of white history. And within that hand I saw the brand of SOA. Then I was granted a sliver of emotion to deliver light to my eye. I craved my free living emotions. Now in the new fourth dimension, I now mention how your phantasmal and supposedly fantastic leaders swallow pens and papers and excreted out your laws and portraits of hypocritical papyrus. And then they created the third dimension of power merely to confuse and devour your vocabulary muscles and heels and wrists, because they insist without tongues you cannot talk, and without feet you cannot march, and without fists you cannot write streams of radical knowledge conjured by prophetic math and magicians with stars in their caps and free mumia pins in the hair and the air that we breathe. I'm confused because my clothes of freedom have become abused tattered rags of false sentences. No spell check can correct this thesis made from trees that hung necks, never meant to resurrect or insurrect. But I see you. All of you, and you bring revolutionary warmth to my infiltrated heart. You will see through the faceless and nameless men. You will bend your pens to create spherical, multi, and invisible color checkmate, reverse fate, dyslexic, toxic, rock the mic, write essays, and still get A's. As the youth, the freedom fighters, and the people of the sun, you are the scalpel and the sword. Pluck your cords of imagination and creativity and silence your fears of universe and unisong and unison's unity. I can say no more, but ferment love from darkness. You are the celestial lyricists for ancient scriptures. Paint pictures of freedom for your children with philosophical contemplative crayons. Now look into the center of the sun and scream smoke. All right, Palomar. nobody turn me round. Turn me round. No, ain't gonna let nobody turn me round. Gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching up to freedom land. Ain't gonna let segregation turn me round. Turn me round. Turn me round. Ain't gonna let segregation turn me round. Gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching up to freedom land. Ain't gonna let chain link fences turn me round. Turn me round. Turn me round. Ain't gonna let chain link fences turn me round. Gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching up to freedom land. Ain't gonna let injustice turn me round. Turn me round. Turn me round. Ain't gonna let injustice turn me round. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching up to freedom land. Ain't gonna let war makers turn me round. Turn me round. Turn me round. Ain't gonna let war makers turn me round. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching up to freedom land. Ain't gonna let no jailhouse turn me round. Turn me round. Ain't gonna let no jailhouse turn me round. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching up to freedom land. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching up to freedom land. Reverend Graylin Hagler.
Good afternoon. People of faith, they understand that you hold on, you continue to press on, you continue to persevere so that voices that are small can be made large. We have faith to stand and to speak and to go to jail and to witness day in and day out, 365 days a year. We will not shut up and we will not sit down. We are here and we continue to witness because we're going to wake up the American public that America is not just. America is an empire, and being an empire, it means you are proficient and efficient at stealing everything in the world. That is what makes you an empire. That is what makes you a superpower. And the military is used just as the Roman Empire used its military to exploit and to rip off people all over the world. And we're going to continue to witness because the fact is we're tired of greed. We're tired of macho behavior. We're tired of weaponry. We believe that there can be another world. We believe that there is another way we can live in the world. We are people of conscience and we are people of faith. Speak and preach and teach and organize until justice prevails. God bless you.
We have come to this place to renounce this disgrace. Brick by brick, wall by wall, we will make this building fall. We have watched the SOA. Some would try to whisk away
learn to fight no more.
In an act of brutality 156 years ago, what was then the United States stole half of Mexico. You gotta make sure that's written in the history books. They say they paid $15 million for it. It's a lie. They stole it.
I'm thinking of one thing right now, which is a saying you could hear more in the 60s, beware of a movement that comes singing. Beware of a movement that comes singing, because that means they have a sense of rhythm, folks, right? And a sense of purpose, and a commitment, and a unity, and beware. And I think what I'm saying today, people better beware of over there, that way, is there really is a global resistance movement, and you all are part of it. There is a global resistance movement, and especially here in the heart of empire, the hardest place of all to change. Whoa. In the pro-immigrant rights movement, which I'm part of in California, which is saying immigrants are human beings, you know. They're not just cheap workers to be deported. We have a slogan, and I want to share it with you all today, and it is, aquí estamos y no nos vamos. We're here, and we ain't going anywhere. Aquí estamos y no nos vamos. Gracias.